Alright, what's going on, guys? Figured I'll come and do a little tutorial on shoulders. I know I've been kind of throwing this in for most body parts, but I haven't done a shoulder one yet, so figured why not just throw in a nice little video going through my current shoulder routine. Actually ended up working out with the homie real quick, Will. You guys will see him in a second. But of course, as always, I do shoulders before anything else, as far as like shoulders and arm day. And I always come in and just warm up, do some of these mobility movements. As you guys saw, I did some external rotations with my arms to my side, and now we're here working some rotations more with my elbow up. Just keep in mind, you're just keeping a smooth motion, nothing crazy. These are only 5 pounds. Just get the blood flowing, get the mobility working, get your rotators warmed up. These are just little things I like to do just to kind of give my body cues. If you always start out a workout the same way, you just kind of get in the habit of knowing what you're about to do, and it's just kind of a good way to get yourself ready to work out. Sometimes I do throw in some of these just tricep push downs, triceps being your secondary motion, especially for these pressing movements. I like to just throw it in, just get your elbow moving, get your elbows ready for work. And here we started out with some standing overhead press. As you guys see, homie demonstrating real quick. We kept these moderate. We worked our way up, 65 being our top heavier set, but we ended up doing 4 to 5 sets, and we kept it. Of course, we started out a little bit lighter, so we ended up going like 12 reps with like the 50, 10 reps with like the 60, and here we were doing like 8 with the 65, just kind of a heavier main movement. You can also substitute these with overhead barbell pressing, but I've been kind of sticking with dumbbells, just kind of been playing with it. Then we move on to leaning side raises for lateral head. Again, always make sure you're keeping your elbow above your wrist, kind of like if you're pouring something out. That's like they always say, pretend you have like a water bottle and you're pouring it out, pinky a little bit higher than your elbow, of course. And then superset it with some light overhead military presses. As you guys see, I kind of keep it in a sweet range of motion. I'm not going all the way up, all the way down, just kind of keep the tension on my shoulders. This one you have to just play with it a little bit. I find if I bring my hands a little bit closer, it's a little bit better for myself, but again, everybody's different with their shoulder width. And so here's homie's turn, same thing. Notice how he keeps his elbow above his wrist. The way I like to also think of it is like you have a string on your elbow and somebody's just pulling it up from there, so that way you're not using your arms or anything else to press up the weight. Again, then we moved on to, you guys have seen this before, I'm doing a straight shoulder press, but this is more of a focus on the front deltoid. Just grab a V-bar grip, really good. Bring it all the way down to your chin and then straight up. Try not to press it too forward or behind your head, just kind of just straight up. Keep the tension all up on the front delts, but you will feel this on your lateral head, especially since we just did some. Then we moved on to some rear delts with this long rope. If you can get the longer rope, do so. If not, I like to just do like a straight bar. Again, same principle. You want to make sure your elbow is above your shoulders and just squeezing at the back. So bam, I'll go nice and slow, hold it a little bit, and then from there at the end I'll just bang some out. These I typically keep anywhere from 12 to 15 reps. Rear delts being such a small muscle, you want to make sure you're burning them out and really focusing on that muscle to mind connection before anything else. Bam. And then I believe we moved on to some of these wide upright rows with the barbell. He'll me in the back flexing if you could peep. I've been liking these a lot. I used to do these with the cables, which is also a great alternative, but unless you can get a really long bar, it's not the same as if you were grabbing a barbell. This allows you to go a lot wider, target the lateral head a little bit better, I would say. Again, just make sure you're doing full range of motion, pause at the top, and then yeah. So we kept this one anywhere from 10 to 12, I believe. So this is one of those things, unless it's like the main movements, I'm not going too heavier on. Just kind of like to get a nice little squeeze, pause, pump away. Then here we go with a nice little front delt drop set with these plates. First we grab a 35, nice and controlled, before moving on to a 25. And this, I don't really count reps too much. This is literally just going for the pump. You can do these with dumbbells or a cable, but just keep focusing on the pump and nothing else. So there we go, drop set, 4 sets. First movement 10 to 12, 25, you kind of just pumping it out, not focusing too much on reps. Then we moved on to these nice Scalza drop sets, I like to call them. The homie put me onto these. Kind of hold one up, you doing a static hold with the one arm, you bang out 4 reps, hold the other arm with the static hold, bang out another 4 reps, go back and forth from 4, 3, 2, 1, and then at the end you kind of just pumping away. This is a really good movement that you can go light on. You don't have to get crazy in weight, and the burn on this is crazy. So definitely give it a try. Good looking for the homie for putting me on. This one I did 4 sets with the static hold and drop set, and just going when I do them together, I'm just kind of burning out. I'm not really counting reps or anything like that. Here's homie's turn. Try to get a nice little angle for you guys, but as you guys see, holding one up, did 4, then he holds the next one. I think he did a little bit more than 4, I would say. Definitely did 2. And there we go. Now coming back, come on. Just finished recording this for you guys, obviously. Been kind of a little bit hiatus. This was actually like a week ago, but I don't know if you guys can tell by my voice. Sick as a dog this whole week. Just I have a few videos, I haven't been able to upload them or anything. Came down with something, throat is killing, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this shoulder workout. I have a couple more videos coming on the way, so stay tuned. We actually ended up recording a nice physique update for the homies after this clip. So like the video, comment, subscribe, stay tuned for more content, and let's keep killing it, guys. Later.
Yeah, I gotta get used to that. Remember, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, man, give us a subscribe.